Testing, testing, testing.
あまり売れにくいということが言われてますね。ということで、Steam で成功しやすいジャンルを選ぶところからスタートしましょう。そして3つ目、Steam でよくある間違いを避けるということで、ここでは初心者がやりがちなミスを解説してくれてます。最も大きいミスは Steam ページのローンチをアナウンスとして扱わないということですね。ストアページがオープンしましたっていうのを発表しないと、ニュースにしない。これが一番やりがちだということですね。Steam のストアページを出すってことは、そのゲームを発表したのと同じことなんだということなので、最大限それを宣伝しないといけないということですね。2つ目がメールウィッシュリスターボタンを押さなかったと書かれてるんですが、Steam では新しい機能としてウィッシュリスト登録者へメールを送信っていうボタンがあるということなので、こちらをゲームのリリース時に押さないと。ボタンを押すだけなんでね。これを押してリストを登録してくれた方にメールを送信しましょうということですね。これもやってない人がいると。そして3つ目がタグを適切につけてないということですね。タグっていうのはこれですね。ここについてるやつ。ゲームをわかりやすく説明したタグが4つついてますね。これが20個まで付けれるんですが、ちょっとしか付けてない人がいるということですね。アップストアの検索キーワードみたいな感じですかね。あれは100文字までキーワード作れるんですけど、このタグも絶対全部付けろと。最大限付けなさいということが言われてますね。4つ目は Steam Next Fest 準備ということで、この Steam Next Fest っていうのがあってですね、ちょうど今やってるんですが、近日登場のゲームの無料体験版をみんなで遊ぼうっていうイベントで、こんな感じでもうすぐ出そうなゲームの体験版がいっぱい並んでるということですね。ここに参加すると注目度を集めれますし、体験版を遊んでもらえたりとかするとウィッシュリストも増えていくということで、こちらの参加はぜひした方がいいということですね。そして最後、Steam ページを俯瞰する際には賢く投資しましょうということで、大量の広告を購入する必要はありませんと書かれてるんですが、基本的に宣伝にお金はあまりかけなくていいよと。適切なタイミングで無料でできる宣伝をしっかりやっていけば、広告にお金かけなくてもいいよということが書かれてますね。で、その中でも唯一、ここはお金をかけろと書いてあるのが、先ほどのこちら。このバナーを作るデザイナーを雇うということですね。ここだけはお金かけてもいいというのが書かれてます。他は無料で自分でできる範囲でいいよという形ですね。まとめとしては、一番重要なのはそのプラットフォームの市場が求めているゲームを作って、それがどんな種類のゲームなのかが一発でわかるストア画面を作って、そのゲーム自体にマーケティングをさせるということが重要だということが書かれてますね。そして無料でできる宣伝を全部やる。タグは20個設定するとか、メール送信ボタンを押すとかね。そういう無料でできる、やらないといけないことを全部やれば、十分自作インディーゲームを Steam で売ることができるよということなので、Steam でゲーム出したいという方はね、こちら覚えておいていただいて、しっかりやれることはやって自分のゲーム宣伝していきましょう。ということで、インディーゲームのマーケティング戦略について解説しました。参考になったという方はぜひ
Hey guys, we have all three taken reality here. In this one, I'll be showing you guys how to set up chaos destruction.
So I'm gonna continue the trying chaos destruction in Unreal Engine 5.
First thing I'm going to do
By the way,
is set up the
testing.
projectile field.
Is my sound
So
clear?
from here we can search for field.
Anyway, let's get started.
And get the master field.
Yeah, I'm gonna to spawn the master field here. Master field.
And I'm just going to split this.
At the hit point.
I'm going to set the scaling to like 0.7.
On where my projectile hit.
Just to organize that a little better because it's going to be doing this on both of these. And now we're going to want to get our hit result, which we can get from right here. Break hit results. And from this, we're going to want to get our location. And we're going to want to drag out and search for vector to transform, and then make sure it's a vector. Right click on this and split it. And we can take the rotation value directly from here and plug it in. And the location, we will need our impact normal. I'm actually going to change this to impact point. And we'll get our impact normal times -5. And then we'll get our location here, add that onto our impact normal, add our impact normal onto our location, and that will be the spawn location. Compile and save. And you want to drag out of here and get a few. I'm going to promote this to a variable.
Where's master field? I'm gonna to comment out
Make
this
that a chaos impact field reference. So we can drag out and get this now.
First.
Or I want to get activation type and set that.
Master field. Field system atom. field system actor.
Let's talk about spawning in the bullets for our game here. Big components. The static mesh is here. And for that one, we're actually going to know what that void we've been on. An actor refers to a point in space and really doesn't do anything else. And so for the local, let's talk about the static mesh is actually going over what that void actors refers to the point. And so for application, what we're going to do is we're going to add a specific component for where the bullet should get spawned from. So let's add a U property here for edits anywhere. Edit defaults only, I think, would be better. So let's edit defaults only. And that will be a U scene component, which is more or less just transform data. It's just as easy as that. A scene component is a component that has a transform and nothing more. All the other components that we're using here, like the camera components and the spring arm components and the child actor components, all are children of the scene components. But if you just need to have a transform somewhere for a purpose like we're using it right here, just make and just 0 rotator is movement.
I'm not looking for this. Yeah, I'm looking for the corresponding purpose of spawning the master field. Master feed, just like
To trigger,
this one, spawn actor from class fs master feed. Yeah. It's just an actor. Okay. So whenever the gun shoot it, gun component CP spawn. Ah, it's a server spawn. So, oh, that's a question. I should sing it. Oh, again. Multiplayer issue. Server spawn. Server reliable. Let's do the server later. just do the spawn the master feed first without thinking any other problem. Where is it? Bubble. Yes, bubble. I spawn this one. Master fees, master system actor. A. And then include the type. Just like what gun component do. Spawn at a class, spawn location, rotation, and spawn param. Projectile class, so I need the master field, master field class, right? I forgot the BGM. Testing. How is it? Testing. How is it? Testing. It's good. What am I doing here? Chaos destruction. I want to find the class. Yeah, the class of the master feed is view system actor, and Master field. Master feed.
Field.
Master field. Master field. I need the master field class, spawn location, rotation, and also the param. Spawn collision handle. But always spawn. No. Always spawn. Always spawn. Master feed.
Field.
Master field. Master field class. Add the class. Class. Project target. Chaos destruction. Gonna spawn this and also the spawn location and rotation. Location is gonna be the hit point. Other actor. location. And spawn rotation. Spawn rotation is gonna be 0, right? Let's see.
Chaos impact field reference. We will
Impact point rotation. Hit impact point and the rotation. Into multiplayer spawn later. Spawn scale, spawn
and then
location.
we'll get our location here. Add that onto our impact normal. Add our impact normal onto our
Impact points plus impact normal, which is
location, and that will be the spawn location.
Spawn location. Normal. A little bit of the normal vector. What does that mean? Is that necessary? Maybe it's better. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary to add the impact normal. But I see. Hit impact normal plus hit location. Also this time minus 5. We got this one. It's the spawn location.
Unsave. And you want to drag out of here and get a few. I'm going to promote this to a variable.
Spawn scale 0.7.
And we will also just gonna copy this variable a few, so I can keep Control-C, Control-V, so I can paste it again. And we're going to get the field lifespan.
Activation
Except
type target trigger. What is that?
Field lights will. You can drag it and get this now. Or I want to get back.
Get
Activation type and set that.
set activation type. What is activation type? Oh, that's blueprint things. So I can say it in C++ because it's blueprint variable. Where is the set activation type? Yeah. They're using that there. So I cannot do it.
To trigger.
Trigger. How about because I copied it here, so I can set my activation type directly in the blueprint, right? Compile. Maybe later, I think. Master feed. Git command failed. Again. Oh, committed. Yes. Nice.
And we're going to get the field lifespan. Set the field
Lifespan.
lifespan, sorry.
Set lifespan. Lifespan. Feed lifespan 0.1.
And Control V for another one of these. And get the radial magnitude. Set that
Radio magnitude.
to about 150.
150. What is this about? Radio default is 750. Amount of velocity or force to apply.
And also search for trigger and get the event for CE trigger.
CE trigger, what is that?
After all that runs, we can actually come back here and probably.
Trigger event start here. It's a custom event. Wow, that's not convenient for C++ to do, because all the event and the variable are written in blueprint. Trigger event start here. So I want to trigger the custom event in C++, but it is not a native event of C++, so kind of hard.
Drop the impact normal to 0.3.
-3. I think I move it to the blueprint would be more convenient. Right. Spawn actor from destruction. So in this case, yeah, let's do it in C++. lifespan 1. Video magnitude 750. Correct, everything correct. So let's move on the projectile bubble. Seeker weapon. This one, projectile bubble. On hit. On hit. I don't need the master field class. Master field class. I don't need to spawn it here. So what I only need to do is to trigger an event or delegate of the blueprint native one. Native event. Blueprint native event. I think so. And also it's only run on the server side. Authority. Blueprint native event. Protected. Spawn. Server spawn. No, wait, what is that? Yeah, server spawn. U function. You call U function server reliable. But this is not about blueprint. If I want to use a blueprint reliable server something, I need a legacy character for reference. This one, right? Blueprint not used. This is for reference how to implement everything for multiplayer in Blueprint. So we got the client function. I need the server one. Do we have? No, but it's similar. So basically it's run on client, run on server, reliable. I see. But I want it to be coded from C++. Replicate. Just a custom event. Blueprint native event. Blueprint callable. Server reliable. Can it? server spawn master field. No. But it's already implemented. Yeah, it can be U function, but let's search it. Blueprint native event for server. Why? U function, yeah. U function. Blueprint native function cannot be declared as client or server. Yeah. Must be U function or blueprint callable or blueprint implementable event only. So let's do the blueprint implementable event. Not blueprint native event. Blueprint not native event. Implementable event. You cannot write this. Instead, you can write blueprint callable. Optionally declare non-RVC. Maybe let's just make the blueprint in event only. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even need to declare. So I call this from on hit. Unresolved external symbol. Implement server spawn. Yeah. Master event spawn master feed. Call the parent, and then I can do the same thing what he did.
I'm gonna get the field label. Compile and save. And you're gonna drag out of here and get a few. I'm gonna promote this to a variable. Make that a chaos impact field reference. So now we can drag out and get this now. Or I want to get.
Also, I need to
location type,
provide the
set
hit
that
location,
to trigger.
location, transform. Yeah. What do you need? Transform. I still need that. Spawn location.
We're gonna want to get activation type and set that to trigger. I go up here and get a few on.
Yeah. Rotation, right? I need the rotation. Hit impact rotation.
And then we'll get our location here, add that on. Onto our impact normal, add our impact normal onto our location, and that will be the spawn location. Unsave.
Oh,
And you want to drag it up here and get a few. I'm going to promote this to a variable. Make that a chaos impact field reference so that we can drag it and get this now. Or I want to get activation type and set that to trigger. And we will also just gonna copy this variable if you so I can keep Control C and Control V so I can paste it again. And I'm going to get the field lifespan. Or set the field lifespan, sorry. Set field lifespan. 1. Control V for another one of these. And get the radial magnitude. Set that to about 150. And also search for trigger and get the event for CE trigger. And we'll want to run that after all of that runs. We can actually come back here and probably search for trigger and get the event for CE trigger. And we'll want to run that after all of that runs. We can actually come back here and probably drop the impact normal to 0.3. We'll spawn the chaos impact field and set the settings for it. And now we have that spawned. We can click play. And shoot a projectile. Just knocking things around, you'll notice that the object doesn't stay in place. So to easily get the object to stay in place, you'll use an anchor field. And they're pretty simple to use. You just drag it out, put it on the object, make sure you're in select mode. And don't think that anchor field actually got placed out there, so you need me in.
no, no, not here. No. No. The chaos destruction. Why? Yeah, there's master field. Where is it? Why? Ah, yeah. The first one, it triggers so many times. It shouldn't be happen. It shouldn't trigger that much time. So the timing was wrong. Where should I trigger? It's not hider. And should be here. Why? The location was wrong. Order enter. What are you hitting? Order enter. Order component. Log order enter, and also shall use this or I think impact point, right?
And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to first disconnect this and just move it up for a moment. And alert and then we'll get our location here. Add that onto our
Impact point
Router back
plus
onto our location.
impact normal. That's it. It shouldn't be the order enter, and also shouldn't be triggered that much time. Event hit.
And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to first disconnect.
static mesh. Oh, there's a lot of static mesh, but I want to check is if the adder is play. Escape.
Field. And from this, we're going to want to get our location. And we're going to want to drag out just impact point. Go back and move on to our location.
Yeah, it does. Okay, okay, it doesn't hit on that because maybe it's a maybe the radius is too low. Speed, delay amount, radius. Video miniature, what is this? Amount of velocity for 35. But if I drag it here, will it break? No. No. Range, radius. Scale. It is scale. I think it's scale. 5. Why 5? Oh, I see. It's the scale. Yeah, it's break. Nice.
And that will be the spawn location. And now we have that spawned. We can click play and shoot a projectile. Start knocking things around. You'll notice that the object doesn't stay in place. So to easily get the object to stay in place, we'll use an anchor field. And they're pretty simple to use. You just drag it out, put it on the object to make sure you're in select mode. And I don't think that anchor field actually got placed out there, so you need to be in select mode.
Anchor.
That's more down into the floor there like that. Then you want to select your object again and scroll down to initialization fields and add one to that. And you want to add your anchor fields. You can just click this on the initialization index for what you want and click that, and it will add it for you. Now when we click play, you shoot that object, you notice that it stays in place, and just have a little children there that will break down into pieces more as you shoot them. Anchor fields, you can just click this on the initialization index for what you want and click that.
Anchor field. Chaos software, no. Initialization field. Anchor field.
And it will add it for you. Now when we click play, you shoot that object, you notice that it stays in place, and just have a little children there that will break down into pieces more as you shoot them.
It's weird.
So it's one object right there set up. And now we know how to use our sleep fields, or our anchor fields, sorry. And the projectile is set up. Now we will quickly looking up into setting up a wall. And an overhanging object. So I'm just going to grab this cube, just like a little anchor field. You can just click this on the initialization index for what you want and click that, and it will add it for you. Now you shoot that object, you know, just let it stay in place, and just like a little children there that will break down in the pieces the more you shoot them. So it's one object right there set up. And now we know how to use our sleep fields, or our anchor fields, sorry. And the projectile is set up. Now we will quickly looking up into setting up a wall and an overhanging object. So I'm just going to grab this cube, set the rotation on it, and I'm going to set the height to 3. Five and 5. Actually, I set this to 2 maybe because it seems a little big there. And I'm actually going to use a regular shape, just so we're not using, just so we did not use that shape right there. I'm going to use just a cube. It's not rounded corners. And 2, 5. I'll make that a little thinner. So that is my wall. And I'm going to select fracture and new. Make sure I select my chaos folder, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to make the default name. And we'll get a new smaller pieces. Or just set it stuff later. Right here, like this, get out here like that. So hold Alt. And we can always come into, say you want to cluster up your objects some more. Should be fun. You can actually enable nanite and different things on matter destroyed in the object. So you just grab this, hold Alt, just drag up a second one like that. I'm gonna get a anchor field, since the anchor field, any collision field that's blocking projectiles basically will allow you to create this effect. 3 elements on the destructible mesh. You
I'm tired. I need to take a break, take a snap.